So, I'm gonna talk to you guys about music. I sold my shares because I was so annoyed. I didn't want to deal with you guys anymore. Okay? Like, it's one thing to come and enjoy a show. I haven't been able to do that in years. So, why even fucking bother with it anymore? You know, like, there's really nothing in it for me. And like I said, like, it's really hard for you guys to sing from empathy. That's why, and pain, because you've never had any or to experience any. And so, you steal other people's writing, their depth, their perception that you wish you almost had and could deliver. And what happened is you didn't have any soul music. You started coming up with like, hey, you're my nigger, I'm your pimp. Like you destroyed music, the soul that it was founded on. Okay, so like as your union leader and as somebody who actually went through that shit in my records and family, you know, you did it to the agriculture, you did it to our people when you'd come to visit. You know, like you'd even like the campsites and stuff, you guys would end up trashing for the festivals, you know, and so I was in there trying to regulate them. You know, you paid me just like you paid everybody else. I was lucky if I made $150 a day. And I did a lot of fucking work and a lot of promotions, but you never paid me for any of that, did you? You know, it's like a lot of you guys get paid and you get paid off of all the work we do. I'm tired of translating for you now. I told my family, I was like, hey, if I have any say in this, will you just go ahead, since Asians learned how to speak Spanish, will you just go ahead and like send those shares all over to them and let them all deal with each other? Like let Asia and Europe and Africa all sing music together now about how they fuck each other over, because look at what they did here, fucking us over. Okay, so like now you guys are trying to break like mafia banking. You're trying to do all these claims. Leave us out of it. Okay, like all you're finding are all the ways, like as you killed us. Like even Elvis Presley, you're over here making movies on Michael Jackson and Elvis Presley and all this bullshit. And now you're trying to get one on Manuela. Whoever this Manuela is, you don't even know these parts of these stories. You know, you don't know, you know, and there's a lot to remember, and I remember it every fucking day, unfortunately. And you know, unfortunately I remember your fucking faces too, and I'm like, you know what, that's the shitty part about life, is like, you know, you come into your communities and you get to meet you too, and that part really truly does suck, especially for us both after you get to know me a little bit better. You know, like, damn, seeing is believing, ain't it? You didn't know who the fuck